Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about project module and it's week 4. So the learning outcomes of the module are explain the fundamental principles and processes of project management including relevance in the context of event planning and execution, create a comprehensive project plan, uh, incorporating timelines, objective resources, and stakeholders' roles to ensure effective event delivery, identify and evaluate the key responsibilities of event manager across different phases of the project life cycle, apply project planning tools such as Gantt chart to visualize project timelines, track progress, and manage tasks efficiently through the project life cycle. So the learning out objectives at the end of this session, students will be able to discuss project management, develop the project management plan, understand responsibilities of an event manager, understand project life cycles, and understand Gantt chart. So what is project management? The Project Management Institute defines project management as the application of a set of skills, knowledge, methodologies, strategies, and techniques to implement and execute a project and turn an idea into tangible product, service, or deliverables. What is project? A project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. So the project management plan. A project management plan is a set of documents that outline the how, when, and what ifs of a project's execution. It overviews the project's value, proposition, execution steps, resources, communication tools, and protocols, risk stakeholders and their roles, and the deliverables involved in a project's completion. It documents include an executive summary, Gantt and team charts, risk assessment and communication, and resource management subplans. What does a project manager do? A project manager is responsible for day-to-day management of the project and must be competent in managing the 6 aspects of the project: scope, schedule, finance, risk, quality, and resources. Project manager responsibilities. So planning what work needs to be done, when and who's going to do it, looking at the risk involved in a particular project and managing these risks, making sure the work is done to a right standard. Sorry. Motivating the team of people involved in the project, making sure the project is running on time and to budget, dealing with changes to the project as and when necessary, making sure the project delivers the expected outcomes and benefits. The project life cycle. So the project life cycle is a framework that represents the key phase of project management: initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, and control, and closure. The project life cycle is important because it provides firm footing for effective project management. It gives project managers a clear structure for guiding projects successful and from concepts to delivery, maturity, and finally completion. So the project management phases: stage 1, project conception and initiation; stage 2, project planning; stage 3, project execution; stage 4, project monitoring and controlling; and stage 5 is project close. Initiation stage. Key steps in the initiation stage of the project life cycle: identify the why behind the project, usually the business case and goals; conduct a feasibility study or SWOT analysis; create a stakeholder register to identify key project players; develop a project charter or belief; hold a project kickoff meeting. Project planning phase. Project timeline. This should include deadlines for key project milestones like deliverable reviews and meetings. Be sure to build in plenty of time for approval processes. Project scope. Projects tend to go off the rails without some level of constraints or control. Clearly document how much time has been allotted for the project and what the deliverables include. You can always adjust the guardrails later if needed. Project communication. Set expectations for how and when you will communicate as a team. Communication plans are particularly valuable for projects with cross-functional teams or external stakeholders. Then Project planning phase, potential risk. It's the project manager's job to look out for risk and report them to the team. The best way to do this is to conduct a risk assessment that identifies foreseeable risks and how to avoid them. Project estimates. Good estimation sets the stage for better project management because it's easier to tell when things go off track. Consider working using a work breakdown structure to itemize tasks and estimate effort, general workflow and process. This should include internal workflow for project team as well as how you will work with stakeholders to ensure you will get it all done on time under budget. Team roles and responsibilities. A responsibility assignment matrix can help you outline clear roles for everyone involved in the project. Key steps in the planning phase of the project life cycle. Set SMART goals for the project, define and document the project scope and requirements, create a project roadmap and a detailed timeline of tasks and milestones, estimate project time and cost, assess resource availability and assign task roles and responsibilities, catalog potential project risks and establish a contingency plan, document expectations and project communication, create a stakeholder engagement plan, develop a procurement plan for third-party suppliers and tools, outline a financial plan that fits the project budget. Execution stage. Key steps in the execution stage of the project lifecycle. Provide easy channels for team collaboration, establish streamlined workflows for your team, schedule and lead regular project meetings, send project status reports to stakeholders, facilitate reviews and approvals of project deliverables, clear blockers that get the way of progress. Monitoring stage. Key steps in the monitoring stage of the project lifecycle. Review timesheets to ensure hours logged stay within budget, track task and milestone completion, compare actual progress against the plan to spot potential delays, track baselines and report on project. Monitor and manage scope creep and other risks, manage change requests and adjust the plan as needed. Closing stage. Key steps in the closing stage of the project lifecycle. Secure final approval and hand the end product off to the project sponsor or client. Hold a post-mortem meeting to review project wins and hiccups. Store all the financial project documentation in a centralized archive. Send final payment to contractors and suppliers. Waterfall methodology for event management. This traditional project management approach works well for events with a fixed timeline and clear deliverable stages. Concepts and initiations. Define the event objectives, scope and budget planning, develop detailed schedules, allocate resources and create a timeline. Execution, implement the plan, manage the event logistics and coordinate teams, monitoring and controlling, track progress and resolve issues. Closure, evaluate the event success, gather feedback and complete documentation. So Gantt chart, list all tasks, define task dependency, set a timeline, assign resources and visualize in a Gantt chart. So here is the reference list and here we finish this video. Thank you for watching.